What's up my pungios, Andy with Tech Influence here. I've probably done this intro 2 or 3 times because I'm really on the fence, no pun intended. But as the title suggests, I think I've concluded here based on ease of use, based on the build quality and the app functionality that the Fjorden grip and case is just something that I wouldn't recommend. They make it out of high quality polycarbonate material and silicone to be able to give you ergonomic grip and a seamless touch. I like to pair it here with my titanium phone because it just suits my lifestyle. Now I finally got my case, which is what this review is about. It does allow for the M mount and T-series mount drop-in lenses so you can have the anamorphic from Moment, but all in all, this rig here is not my favorite. I'm gonna be reviewing the case, unboxing it, showing off the grip and some of the accessories here, but ultimately, I think this is a no-go. Do not buy the Fjorden grip. It's been a few years since it's come out and I don't like it. The case features a polycarbonate material here, insert for the lens mount, which you can take out. They've got the core, which is polycarbonate, which is a little bit flimsy, but it does have that liquid silicone feel. The buttons are, however, anodized aluminum, which is great, especially with this action button, which is gonna be cool. You've got the cutouts here for your IO, and then obviously the mount points for your Fjorden grip. They got the little tags here that you can place a Fjorden leather wrist strap, which I opted into with their creator kit. And then obviously you can fit the others here in the Fjorden grip case, if that's something you're interested in. Installation is easy here. I'm gonna place the tab on the right because I'm left-handed and I like to have the wrist strap on for my right hand. We're gonna push out the lens mount. It just snaps right out. You wanna guide the little tick mark here, replace it here with the appropriate mount for the lens that you want. I've got T-series and M-series. We're gonna opt into the T-series here. It snaps into place, but you should be able to see it protrude out just like it does on the Moment lens cases. Now that you're ready here to mount it, go ahead and place the phone in there with a little tab. I'm gonna go ahead and put the clip on there. I like how it's leather, which is nice. There you have it. There's a Fjorden grip with the new case, wrist strap, and T-series. There is the 18mm wide Fjorden grip. Oh, that looks so cool in the hand. That is very minimalist. This is exactly what they pitched so long ago, and finally I'm able to use cinematography and photography here at my pleasure with their awesome new and improved app. You've got a nice little roller. You got your 2 little buttons, your C1 and C2. You've even got your zoom or your focus if you want. The Fjorden grip I think is really slick, and this is what I was hoping for since the beginning. I really like that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and connect the grip. From here, we're going to press and hold the FN button and the shutter button until it starts beeping. We did that. Now we're gonna pair it. Okay, now it looks like it's paired. Fjorden grip turns off after 5 minutes of inactivity. Just press the shutter button to turn it on. All right, now we're ready to shoot. I've got the little scroll wheel set for my EV if I wanna adjust that. We're gonna put it at 0. I've got my FN button that flips it to selfie cam. You can go ahead and hit record, which is great, and then you can start zooming in. I don't necessarily want to zoom in here with my 18mm wide because it just doesn't make sense. You want to have that wide angle, but it's an option. You can flick it to go from 1x to 2x, which is pretty cool. I like that. Andar in Spanish means to carry, and this is my everyday carry here for my iPhone 14, my iPhone 15. Andar features a wide variety of high-end luxury leather goods, including bags, handbags, wallets, cases, watch straps for your Apple Watch, and wallets to boot. I love my Aspen, which comes in a myriad of different colors. If you want to opt into the brown for the iPhone 14 Pro Max, or if you wanted to opt into the camel tan, this is great here to be able to level up. I also have the watch strap, which is a great way to be able to add to your Apple Watch and have luxury on the go. Andar sources the leather ethically, and they have excellent customer service in the event you have a question, a concern, or a need. Check out down below in the description for a 15% off code using Tech Influence for a coupon here on your first order. Check out those links as well, as they do help out the channel. All right, I'm gonna see if I can't show this off here in real time. I didn't want to screen record because the screen record wasn't showing what I was getting at. When you put the lens on here, it's totally fine, but sometimes it jumps like that. And because it's got the macro setting on there, so what I have to do is I have to go and close the app and then go back into it and then quickly hit record, and that will bypass it. So as you can see, there is some jittering going on here with the playback of the video. When I switch now to the actual footage, it doesn't have any problem being able to show it off. It's just when I switch back now to the screen, it's got that jitter. And then obviously you have to be cognizant that if you zoom all the way out, it's gonna hit the ultra wide, and so you're gonna have to realize that you can't do that. I'm having to kill the app again, go back into it, hit record, and then you just have to pull, and if you want to come back to where you're at, you just tap at the 1x and it's fine. It's not the full package that I'm looking for here. I'd rather just pinch and zoom with my finger to get a better output than what I'm seeing here. Okay, first shot here of the Fjorden app with the 18mm. It looks really good. There is a little bit wobbly in picture, but I'm hoping that it can stabilize as I'm panning and shooting. There's some shutter rolling here for some reason in app, but I think when it's exported, it looks fine. Being able to zoom in naturally all the way in there, even having a tele lens on here is so cool. I mean, there's so many cool aspects of this lens. It's not the full package that I'm looking for here. I'd rather just pinch and zoom with my finger to get a better output than what I'm seeing here. So we're just gonna show you here some shots of my tree. It's in bloom here, and what's nice is there's a great field of view here with the lens on that 18mm. It gets a really nice wide angle view with some great focal length. Switching over here to the 58mm. This one does have a minimum focal distance here, so you actually gotta kind of stand back. But as I zoom up, it's really cool to be able to have that. It's great to be able to zoom up on my target. It does a good job focusing on that. We're still on the 58mm. This does have a minimum focal length here, so you have to be a little bit further away from your subject. But I like being able to zoom in here and be able to capture that moment here. Obviously, I'm just shooting this light, but you can tap back to 1x if you wanted to focus down the line. It does kind of hop when it has to do with the autofocus, but if you wanted to zoom into all the blossoms there on my willow tree, it's nice to be able to vlog here. I like that. Last shot here on the Moment app. We're de-squeezing the anamorphic 1.33x, just panning, getting a great wide angle here. Shooting up at the sky here, you got nice anamorphic just all the way across the sky. I like that. Looks great. That gold flare, I like that. Then lastly, from arm's length here, if you wanted to do some vlogging here with the Moment lens, 18mm, it's great. It's fantastic to be able to get your full body in shot at arm's length here. Although you're not really using the Fjorden grip because you're having to hold it out like that. You can switch the lens here to the front-facing camera if you want, but for the sake of this review, I only want to do it like this. But it looks really good. I think the Fjorden app has a good way of recording and still being able to get everything in shot. It is a little bit shaky here, so I don't know if they're fully utilizing the sensor shift, but for the most part, this is doable. With that said, don't forget to use Tech Influence as a coupon for 15% off your first order at andar.com. They're our channel sponsor here. They've got awesome leather goods, better cases here. They've got watch straps, they've got wallets, bags, luggage, you name it. With that said, I don't recommend the Fjorden grip. This is the new case that came out for the 15 Pro Max. It does have the ability to have Moment on there, which is a big plus, but in the end, I think the cons outweigh the pros. The app is janky. It doesn't allow for ProRes log. I don't like how there is screen jitter within the app, although it does export just fine. Nonetheless, I think this is one that I would pass on. With that said, all these products here will be down below in the links in the description. It does help out the channel. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.